And we're back. We're back to a very grim situation. So we're back in Skyrim, but this looks like it's out of a horror film or something like Saw or I don't know. So we basically, um, long story short, we joined the Dark Brotherhood, and we accidentally made a hit, and that's why we ended up. Well, they found us, and we have to now decide the fate of one of these three people. One of these three people has to die because we made a hit that was supposed to go to them. So this is where we're at. So this is kind of our initiation into the Dark Brotherhood. We kind of have to join now because we performed a sanctioned hit on their behalf. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder.
Well, I'm kind of already set on killing this guy now.
Me? Are you serious? Fool, don't you get it? I live in the shadow of death every day. A knife in every doorway. A knocked arrow on every rooftop. If one of my enemies would not pay to have me killed, I would take it as a personal insult.
He's also kind of dumb and insulting. So, on top of being, a defiler of daughters and murderer and what else he says. So, I think we're gonna pick this guy.
Tell you what, you release me, and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
And he's insulting. Yeah, this guy's dying.
Get these things off of me! None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face. Excuse me? What kind of question is that? I'm kneeling here with my hands bound and a sack over my head, and you have the gall to ask me that? What do you think, genius? None of your damn business who I am.
Right, she's a little bit grumpy, but
already.
she doesn't seem to be, she's at least not confessing to be a criminal, and, it doesn't look like she's been defiling anyone's daughters lately, like the other guy. So, we're gonna go ahead and pass on her at the moment.
I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you. My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go? What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Please, I don't know. I mean, I'm a soldier. I've killed people when I was ordered to. Maybe there was sometimes I got carried away. But war is war, right? Nobody could blame me for that. Could they?
So they could blame him for it. A lot of terrible things happen during war, but he's right, war is war. It's really, once you get into a war, it's really, rules start to dissipate in the air when tensions get high. Yeah, he seems like he's a mercenary, so he's not straight up part of the army. Mercenaries tend to be in it more for profit and tend to be a little bit, more eager to get their hands wet with blood. But he doesn't seem like he definitely, outwardly is not telling us that he's, enjoys murdering and defiling people. And You know, just he seems like he just is just a guy trying to make a living. But I mean, still probably it's
I don't have
it's
time
rough in
for
Skyrim,
What
but
did I do?
I've got a home to keep and children to
Please,
feed.
whatever it
Now,
is.
let me
sorry.
out of here. Get these
yeah. I think
things
we're gonna
off of
go
me.
with Vasha. It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be like some kind of like test where it's like, actually, it was the old lady. She murdered like a whole town or something, and you chose wrong. You know, it's gonna be something kind of stupid like that. But like, we'll do it. I think
The
he's
anticipation
our
is
best bet.
killing me. Can you figure out who has the contract? Which one will you choose?
Come now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk, hmm? Hello?
All right, here we go. Just like you chose wrongly. Actually, he was a benefactor to all mankind, and
The conniving Khajiit. Cat like that was sure to have enemies. It's no wonder you chose him.
who was it?
Oh, no, no, no. Don't you understand? Guilt, innocence, right, wrong? Irrelevant. What matters is I ordered you to kill someone, and you obeyed.
One of those morally ambiguous people. I mean, I guess she's in the Dark Brotherhood, so
Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
what does that mean? It's kind of creepy. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. How do we do that? Okay. Whew. Stressful. Well, you heard our, the Dark Brother there that mentioned that we could join her club. But we're gonna do it for the sake of the quest line. But it's like, if you play the Dark Brotherhood, you're definitely like of a morally ambiguous alignment. I mean, that's part of the fun of the game, is exploring the different moral choices you can make. Dude, you don't want to know. You don't want to know where I've been. You don't want to know about it, Serana. Don't look at me that way. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay. That's... What? It's real weird that we have two Mordecai masks. I mean, it's cool, but... We're missing our Nightingale boots.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Dawn Guard? Oh. Fighters.
Right there.
I got this cool Nightingale sword now. Alright, let's go see what this this gang is all about here. Try something real quick. I learned in a YouTube tutorial. I'm just starting the streaming thing, so I'm trying to... Does that look better? It doesn't look better, does it? Go. Yeah. And eventually, I appreciate it. I noticed that the subscriptions have been up. It's really exciting. Thank you guys very much for your support. As subscriptions go up, eventually I plan on investing in some box lights so I can be a little more studio savvy. So I'm looking into what it takes to be a more professional streamer. So, anywho, that's it's funny that I had a big uptick just when I started joining the Brotherhood quest. I think it's because I started posting shorts, and the Dark Brotherhood quest is quite the quest to come in on as to the channel with, because it is intense. But this channel is generally, we like to have fun, and it's not a crude channel by any means. I don't use a lot of hard language or anything, but I like to just, joke around and be funny. But yeah, it isn't rated for kids. I purposely designed this channel, and whenever I upload a video, I said not for kids, because there is some adult content, and especially in some of the games we play, like Skyrim, which I wouldn't
I've been
call.
looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What are you accusing me of? I don't know anything about
Skyrim
anybody
weather I've always heard about.
dying at the Riften orphanage. No headmistress is dying. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't there. Stop accusing me. Alright, let's see. I'm not guilty. I don't feel guilty. Books. Consider adoption. In these days of war and strife, the orphans of Skyrim are true victims. It's true, this land is harsh for who would want to raise kids in Skyrim. It's madness. Many have no one left to turn to and face a life of hard labor, poverty, and misery. If you could provide a stable home for one of these innocent children, please consider adoption. Whether you choose to adopt from us or to take someone closer to home, you make a difference in a child's life. For more information, inquire with Constance Michelle, Honor Hall Orphanage, Riften. So we saw another lady there that would, at the orphanage, and she seemed like she was like good to the kids, and she seemed like, and I don't think the other lady deserved to be murdered. Like, it sounded like she was beating kids, which is really evil, not good, and she should be removed from her position and jailed. But straight up murdered, I think she was like getting senile at the end of her life, and it was like the worst thing we've done in this game. But yeah, it's good to see that something good came out of it. So yeah, we're gonna wait till we get a wife before we adopt any kids. That's how I think life goes. You get a wife, then you get kids. For me anyway, the best route.
So you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, we're joining the Dark Brotherhood. This is where we met Clavicus's Vile's dog out here.
You're that mage from the college, right?
I'm the Archmage.
Finally calmed down over there.
Oh, it's crazy, still crazy times. Crazy times at the college. Come see us during spring break. I'm the fun. I'm the party. I'm like the cool uncle. I'm like the party Archmage. Like a National Lampoon movie every time you go to the Archmage College. And if you're old enough to know what that is, shame on you for watching this shit. No, I'm joking. The good old National Lampoon days. Animal House. Huh. We're like sitting on top of it. It should be here somewhere. Wow, all this time we were just walking past it. Oh. That's, I mean, I don't know. If Dark Brotherhood, like, if you're gonna All someone would have to do is just wander down this little side path and you'd be like, whoa, what the F is that? Like, it's like very grim. Boy, I wonder where the Dark Brotherhood's hideout is.
What is the music of life?
Well, we just got out of the Bard College, so we should know this. What is the music of life? We're gonna go with silence, because the Dark Brotherhood's really sneaky. Although my bard self wants to say the lute or the drums. Screaming. Well, they are the Nords, so there's probably a land of heavy metal. Some kind of choir with chanting. The spirit that guards the door must be a librarian. About silence. Kind of ashamed I made that joke, but that's okay. Alright. Hey! I recognize those beautiful blue eyes.
At last. I hope you found the place all right.
Yes, brother.
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
When do I get to kill someone?
Our family, my dearest. Our family. Together, united as one, the Dark Brotherhood can accomplish anything. But you must be anxious to get to work. I'm arranging a job, but need a bit more time. For now, go see Nazir. He's got several smaller contracts. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. But one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Ooh. Exciting.
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper. Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon.
The Night Mother is coming here? I was not prepared. Not prepared for the Night Mother, brother.
They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out. Try not to, but I do realize it's sometimes not that easy. You may want to make a statement, or a contract may require a public killing. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You can run, obviously, but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt to yield by sheathing your weapon. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell or pay your bounty. We've all gone through it. We do what we must to survive. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves' Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased. For a price.
Maybe in Blackbriar, I'm
Something
guessing?
to think about.
Yeah, you'd think that in a land like Skyrim, where your beheading is every 10 seconds, it'd be a little bit harsher. Get caught killing somebody, but
Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place. Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, bottom line, respect your family. This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more, and so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are.
I understand the first murder, but it seemed like after that she just wanted to murder people.
To your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
I guess it's probably like getting hooked on like a drug, like the entry drug is like marijuana, and then you just like, I want to murder people. Oh, this place is so cool.
Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. With the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
No, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
But really, a horker, some twine, 3 wood elves, and a
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If you're still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Sounds a little laissez-faire, but, you know, whatever.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Beytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Interesting.
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you.
What does that mean?
She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baetild's angry and desperate, a fighter. He lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right. Happy
Interesting.
hunting.
Hey, a word of power. What are the odds? So cool.
Tell me, sister, are the stories true?
Alright, let's take a look at our new surroundings where we start making any hits. So, yeah. Pretty... Maybe a little dusty. A little dusty, or... I mean, I don't know if that's dust or that's, hopefully... Or condensation from the waterfall. Hopefully, rather, condensation from the waterfall, but, like... If it's dusty, it's dusty. Yeah, it looks like the condensation's ruining all these books here. They gotta kind of figure that out, I guess. How to take care of their books better. Looks like these are the old rules that they used to live by. Dude. The might mother do never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so to invite the wrath of Sisyphus. Never disobey or refuse the Dark Brotherhood superior. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or sister, and to do so to invoke the wrath of Sisyphus. Never kill a Dark Brother. Okay, so these are like their 5 commandments, but they all kind of make sense so far. I'm having trouble reading, like, the 10 commandments. They got the 5 commandments. The Night Mother to do so. Well, it looks like they had some organization, but it's all, you know, I think that they let it fall into decay, but they all seem like very stable rules. Like, don't kill the Dark Brother, don't take their possessions, you know, like honor among the Dark Brotherhood. So I understand why they've been dwindling out, because they seem like some very basic, you know, easy to follow key rules that would help.
Yes, you're the new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine.
Nice to meet you, Festus. Da-da-la-la.
I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely. I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple, too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School.
I caught a fish this big.
Kill well. There's too much of an obsession these days with knives and arrows. You could kill someone just as easily with a well-placed spell.
Like magic is his assassin choice of his style of assassination.
Fell in less than 48 hours.
But really, a hawker, some twine, 3 wood elves, and a hatchet? Points for creativity, if nothing else.
So there's like
I'm
a
the perfect weapon. My innocent childish form grants me nearly unrestricted access. Poison or a good bite usually takes care of the rest.
like one of the assassins is like a kid. It's kind of messed up.
New brother, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family.
It's probably like a vampire that's like never aged or something. Like Interview with the Vampire.
You certainly have a strange energy about you.
Not her, but the
I
kid.
look forward to following your
What everybody else is
progress.
saying, it can't possibly be true.
What a curious
Word
question.
certainly travels
Well,
fast,
I
doesn't
enjoy moonlit nights,
I'm just
taking
trying to
long walks on the
imagine you
beach,
hiding inside
knitting,
the body of
and
a man.
unicorns.
Bloody brilliant.
In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
Go knit me a sweater. No. Don't want to end up with our throat slit. She's got a sense of humor.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Hey, kid.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard you pulled the old choose your victim gag with you. Ah, I love that one.
This is dark and morbid. You guys are messed up.
You're going to love it here. We have a lot of fun, and we look out for each other, just like any family. I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me. Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh.
Alright, so she is a vampire.
Let's hear it.
Does death not come to us all? Is it not a certainty?
Yeah, death does come to us all, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we need to like celebrate it or try to give it as many opportunities as we can. Let's see.
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need
Wasn't
our
there one
services?
other person than this? I think this is the final guy. Yep.
Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim, that's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I have never looked back.
Alright.
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best
So we
get
do,
to it.
so we do. It's pretty cool, kind of a neat. I like the ambiance. They got kind of an interesting ambiance. I think we already
I'm
asked
afraid
her.
I don't have a primary contract for you yet. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family. They're
Oh, yeah,
all
remember,
very
yeah.
eager to meet you.
Alright, what are we doing? Yeah, some pretty grim tales, some macabre tales, so, like the land of misfits. But, it seems like they're pretty tight, so good family, although I don't know why they don't follow the, Brotherhood rules, because they seem pretty self-explanatory, but, you know, I'm not going to question them, because they might kill me. Because they don't follow the rules, and follow the rules, you can't kill a Dark Brother. Oh, it burns. Alright, where's our first hit? Right, now that it's getting a little bit darker, I'm gonna try something. I'm very blessed to have like natural. I just started YouTube streaming a couple months ago, and I've been very grateful for people that have chosen to follow me and I have a lot of people are excited to be with the channel, and I'm having a good time, and I'm very grateful for you guys. But yeah, I appreciate you guys' patience with me because I'm not used to the YouTubing thing, so I'm trying different ideas to like improve. Does that make it better or worse? There we go. I feel like that. And then eventually down the line, I'd like to get some better editing software, and we'll kind of get towards, you know, power quality that I'm looking for. But this is this got a blue collar budget. I'm doing this on a cheap camera, and I got a cheap mic, and got to start somewhere. So I've been really excited for that the people have been enjoying the content, and I definitely put a lot into the content. But yeah, as far as budgetary, you know, like money, you know, like doesn't, you know, we're on the cheap. But so far, I've been very blessed to have a natural lighting, and in where I live, and then I think I picked a good. I researched the mic that I bought. Though it's a cheap mic, it had a lot of really good reviews. And I think it's been working out. All right, so contracts. Who should we do first? Let's just go from up to down. So let's go detailed. So Dawnstar, eh? Forsooth, eh? Barely, yay. Alright, so this is going to be interesting because we've done the Archmage Guild quest, which is very, you know, like fantastical and like all the places we go, but it's very straightforward, and you go in with blasting with fireballs, and you know you have different spells that do all the walking, so you have to really do a whole lot. We've done the Thieves quest, Thieves Guild, which is a lot more subterfuge, requires a lot more finesse, but so that gives us at least a little background into, but we were crappy thieves. If you watch the videos, we just started getting decent at it at the very end of the guild, but we were like so used to the mage, like I have this theory that mage guild, you know, mages are lazy, like they just like cast spells and it's over. Fighters actually have to train with their weapon, and thieves, you know, have to sneak and not get killed. And we were a vampire lord, which is also kind of straightforward, and just like turned to this like crazy vampire lord / mage and just wreaked havoc. So we're gonna have to use a lot more finesse. Let's see. Or here's the mines. I wonder if that's him yonder, or if he's in the main office. Yet till day.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief. Everything all right?
Maybe
What
he'll
is
know
it?
something.
I haven't had much sleep. That would be Scald the Elder. He's been running Dawnstar ever since he was a boy. And he never lost that brat's attitude. Turned on the Empire first chance he got. Now we're all part of this rebellion. Now if you... Excuse me.
Okay, so he's actually over here. Interesting.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should head on inside.
Where is he? Okay.
Thoring runs the inn. Speak to him.
Staying safe, I hope?
But there might be some more mines up here. Here we go.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
I'm here to kill you. Okay, so that's our mark.
All right, then.
I imagine if we just tell her outright that she's going to, it's not going to go well. So that's weird that they give us the option not to, like, cozy up to her. And, you know, I think that'd be a cool,
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
a cool, like, way to do it, like, in the, like, for future, like, Brotherhood quests, is to, like, have you be able to cozy up to her and pretend to be someone else and then kill her later. Like, that seems like the more sneaky thing to do, and, like, kind of assassin kind of thing, where, like, they just give us the option outright to say, like, hey, I'm with the Dark Brotherhood to kill you, or someone wants to kill you, which puts her on edge and make it harder to kill her. So we have our mark.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Yeah, good things. Oh, please just wander out of town. That'd be so cool. Let's go ahead and wait a few hours and just see if we can sneak up on her in her sleep. That seems like the best way to do things. Although I think Dawnstar is a place where they don't have trouble sleeping because there's something invades their nightmares, invade their dreams. It's an interesting quest we'll have to do eventually.
The Imperials think they're lost.
This is where that museum is.
I'd be a lot
We
warmer
got our
and happier with a belly full of meat.
Mehrunes Dagon's quest. Like, her house is just right next to the museum. This makes me, just hurts how we made that decision not to get the dagger. That would make things so much easier.
Do you need something? Let's just get this over with. I'll be here.
And here goes nothing.
Civilized people don't brandish their weapons unless they plan to use them.
This is very odd. Oh, you didn't hear anything? Oh crap, she saw us.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, we shouldn't have stopped sneaking.
By order of the Yarn, stop right there. Smart man. Now.
It's a good thing we are rich in Thieves Guild. But we can't do that for every hit. Yeah, I guess the lesson learned is to not, to not get out of sneak mode. Let's just, for the sake of time, let's do a little time traveling. Ah, we'll make it authentic. We'll make it authentic. I suppose. Yeah, we still got gold, but we can't take it. That's only three more contracts, the fines, and we're wiped out, so. Alright, gang. We're gonna go ahead and leave it here, and actually we'll go back to the, do a quick fast travel. No, yeah, we'll leave it here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave it here, and next time we'll be on the road to discover our next hit. So we are now part of the lifestyle in the seedy underbelly of Skyrim, even seedier than the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood. So how far have we fallen from grace? But it is like some exciting quests. Looks like some very espionage, cloak and dagger stuff. So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Thank you very much for joining my channel. I'm so excited to see the channel's been growing more and more every day. That's super encouraging. You guys keep me going. Please don't forget, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and recommend this channel to your friends. I do a lot of RPG adventure games. They do some strategy games. You know, kind of variety. It's mostly an RPG adventure channel, I would say. But every once in a while, I do like to dabble in a little bit of you know, a little grand strategy, or a little horror, or but mostly adventure RPG. But you know, definitely some some variety too here and there. All right, well, I look forward to seeing you guys again for the next episode of our adventures in Skyrim. Until next time.